Hello everyone, and welcome back to my Let's Play Monster Go Quest Paradox. Last time, we went to the Forest of Spirits where we acquired Syl, and Luca learned that he is an angel. A half-angel, anyway. But anyway, now it is time for us to start our trip towards the Tsubasa region, starting with a trip in Monte Carlo. So let's get going, starting with the Ilias route. Just follow the road. There's Carlos Hill, we'll be there in a bit. So this is Monte Carlo. Ah, what a sleazy slum! Not only does this town have horrible security, it doesn't even have anything interesting to research. Well then, let's try gathering information. We ought to ask about the surrounding area as well. There should be an informant in a town like this. How about we try finding one first? Honestly, this slum looks horrible. I don't even want to think about spending the night here. Let's get our information and leave. Oh, a visitor. These are the Monte Carlo slums. Relax, I'm not going to mug you or anything. Alright, now where we need to go. I guess we just start, let's see. Let's start with the info broker, since we know where he is. Right here, just get the flag set. Hey, you guys need some info? I got the scoop on this town. The Elka company and the surrounding area for a low price. Buy expensive information, 100G. Thanks for your business. So the good stuff, eh? It's mostly about the Elka company. The Elka company controls the underground society in the southern half of the Centaur continent. But they have a sort of patron, thanks to whom no one can stand against them. The patron is named Lazarus. You couldn't mean Uncle Lazarus, right? Please don't tell me he's talking about Uncle Lazarus. Small world, am I right? But your uncle must be a guy with the same name. Lazarus doesn't have family. Well, he is raising the daughter of one of his old companions. I think the girl is a priestess or something now. And the girl's name is Sonia, correct? I'm her. Lazarus is my uncle. Is that priestess's name Sonia? If it is, we must be talking about the same Lazarus. Eh? So how do you know? He's not actually my uncle. He's more like my godfather. Eh? What? I'm taking money from Lazarus's kid? Please, pardon my rudeness. I was unaware that you were part of Lazarus's family. Please forget about the information fee. I could never charge one of his relatives. If you're part of the family, Elka would definitely like to talk with you. Though, you'll need proof. In any case, that's all I got. If possible, I'd like to help you further, but I don't know anything more. Why the hell is Uncle Lazarus like a damn idol to these thugs? He better not be doing anything bad. Like assassinating the Pope? There's no proof of that! Alright, so that's... Alright, so where shall we start? Are you heading for Tsubasa? I recommend you stock up here and get on the road then. There's not much of a reason to stay in the sun for longer than you need to. To get to Tsubasa, you have to go southwest for a very long time. After a while, the wasteland will eventually end and you end up to desert. Urbania is right on the tip of the desert. Alright, that village is abandoned now. Still, you should be able to find an empty bed to sleep on. Yep. One of the two towns that have already been raptured. Woof, woof. Woof, woof, woof. Rumor has it that a succubus is prowling around Monte Carlo. Apparently she attacks men in the back alleys and bad touches them. Of course, me hanging around a back alley has nothing to do with that, but you guys should leave before that succubus gets you. Sure it doesn't. Sure it doesn't. Let's see. Green Stone. The Elka Company controls this town. You better keep that in mind. Well, the Elka Company is a large organization. They aren't strapped for money, so don't screw with them, and they won't screw with you. Alright. Let's talk to everyone outside first. Ugh, this town is like a maze. I feel like I'm getting lost every time I come here. I would definitely get lost if I had to navigate alone. I can't remember the layout of this town at all. I went ahead and made a map so I don't have to worry about getting lost. Am I being too meticulous? Hey there, don't you know this is a toll road? What road? You can't get through. No, it's nothing. You guys are too strong despite looking so green. The cosplaying woman has been interfering with my business. Damn it! I'm gonna go broke if she keeps me from extorting greenhorns. To think about attacking a bear, even for a second. He must have guts or lack of brain. Oh my, he's not attacking. What a shame. I'm starving. And here I thought I could eat him if he attacked us. Oh, how sorry for you. Justice Kaiser, transform! Yeah! Can I play too? Sure! You'll be the bad pumpkin monster. Yay! We'll play with you. Oink! It's an orc raid. Well, it was a raid before I was beat up by an ally of justice. She made me do her weeding. If you are heading to Sabasa, stock up. It's a long and dangerous path there. Welcome! Our tool shop is certified by the Elka Company. Quality guaranteed. If I get in with the Elka Company, then even I will be able to make it big one day, damn it! I'll become a splendid kitsune as well! Very acorn. Oh, well, there's a mirror. I might as well talk to her. Come and find me! Congratulations, you found mirror number 11. Keep up this search. Kitsune senpai? Why is the water in rivers flow? Well, you see, if the water didn't flow, it all flowed at one place. You're so smart, Kitsune senpai. You know everything. Well, yeah, if it didn't flow, it would fill in one place. It's called the ocean. Across that bridge is the Elka Company headquarters. Personally, I'd avoid that place if I were you. Building ahead is private property. If you aren't connected with the Elka Company, get lost. I need to prove we're acquainted with Uncle Lazarus. Let's go ask him. In a bit. Welcome to the Graveyard Church. What can I do for you? Pray. Let's pray to Ilias. Alright. Well, if we lose, we shall return here. There are too many people who lose their lives in pointless conflicts. Idiots and hotheads who have too much pride to run when they can't win. Me? Can't you tell by my age?
You should listen to your elder's advice. I run away too when the enemy is scary.
I can't drink anymore. Drunk swordsman was robbed of his sword, his shoelaces, and other belongings. His shoelaces? Why the shoelaces? Why don't you just take his shoes?
How pathetic. Oh dear, I need to warn Mary as well.
I need to be careful around here. You can see Carlos Hill from here, southeast of town. But there's nothing there besides monsters. Unless you have something to do there, it's pointless to visit. I can't think of anything to do there in the first place.
It's perfect for hiking!
Since we're in the area, how about we ride around there for a bit?
Hey, let's go explore there!
Alright, that's everyone I brought with me. Justice Kaiser is protector of the town. I'm her biggest fan. Once Justice Kaiser defeats the Elka company, then the town will truly be peaceful. Unfortunately, it doesn't always work out that way. A young girl has been entering and exiting that house over there a lot. She should probably stay inside more. This town isn't safe for lasses like her. Especially fine young vixens with red hair, if I ever caught her alone. Which is why he is stalking the outside the house, I imagine. These are Elka company supplies. Try stealing them, and you won't get off easy.
Can I eat them? They look delicious.
I told you, don't... what are you looking at? Eh? Me?
Looks tasty. Ah! Don't worry, I won't. I'm like you. I'm not a thief.
But I am! If it allows me. What the fuck did I just say? What are you doing? You don't have anything good anyway. There's a small fishing village some way southwest of here. It's called Rubiana, but it's uninhabited now. What's eerie about it is that all the residents disappeared overnight. Even now, no one knows what happened. Even if this world is riddled with things which shouldn't be possible, that's one of the most confusing abnormalities.
That's scary!
Maybe a group of orcs was there?
Never mind.
How strange. We should investigate that village on the way to Sabasa. We went to visit Rubiana a few weeks ago. Aside from the small expedition from Sabasa, it was completely deserted. Honestly, it was rather creepy. There's no proof that any violence had occurred there. I wonder what that could mean.
Maybe like our case, they left of their own free will?
Rubiana's villagers were normal humans. They didn't have any wings growing out of their backs, you know. They just disappeared overnight. Not a single person noticed.
And there's not a single bit of evidence of a struggle within the village, correct? It can't have been monsters. Even the most discreet would have trouble with the corpses.
Heck, why doesn't this inn have a lobby? Why do we have to chat in a place like this? The hell's this? A pajama party? Honestly though, it's kind of fun.
Reminds me of a field trip we took in Kitsune Village. It's fun! We want to join in!
If you're heading for Tsubasa, you'll need to pass through the highlands and then through the desert. The highlands are simple enough. Just stick to the road until you reach Urbania. The desert is where it starts to get rough. My old bones aren't up for it anymore.
I'd rather have old bones than moist skin when it comes to deserts. Catfish simply aren't supposed to be out in the desert. It'll probably be alright with my legs. Probably.
The guy beside me sure is something to sleep in a bed like this. Damn. The floor is so hard that it makes my back hurt.
Hey, I have a very comfortable sleeping bag right here for you. It's good enough to die for.
Alright, got anything? Eye drops? Party dress? Recently, a lone succubus has been violating this town. It looks as if she drifted here from somewhere else. I wonder if she has anywhere to stay.
A lone succubus? Doesn't she have friends?
She does. She has a few. Can't go up there yet. Into the sword. If you receive the Berserker status effect, you won't follow any instructions. That said, you won't attack allies. You can still only attack enemies, so there's no need to worry about that. But if you do go Berserk, your attack stat increases for the duration, so it makes up for the disadvantage with an advantage. The Reckless Mask sold in this very shop forces the wearer into a Berserk state. If you equip a companion who has high strength with it, they might become really powerful. Main gauche, you say? You know of it, Terrence? It has a unique structure which allows it to withstand many blows. It also serves as a dagger, increasing your evasion rate. However, the crafting process has long since lost to us, and they're no longer for sale. If you get your hands on one, you better take good care of it. Keep that in mind when you visit the blacksmith and you have materials. If you remodel significantly, this weapon can become very powerful indeed. It can be improved further by imbuing it with the power of wind or poison. Depending on whether you choose wind or poison, the weapon's final form will be decided. You could charge it with the power of wind in this very shop, but if you do that, the path to improving the weapon with poison will be closed forever. You need to decide whether you want to synthesize your main gauche here. Think of the final form when you're deciding whether to synthesize it, as your decision is final. By the way, against dark enemies, wind is the better choice, but against holy enemies, poison would be better. Alright, I'll synthesize it after considering that. Just one problem. I don't even have a main gauche! A few hundred years ago, they were rare and valuable. At the time, many skilled warriors owned one. These warriors are either in their graves now, or are walking on this world, too old to use them effectively.
I'm on the younger side among elves, so I don't know about any, unfortunately.
Yep, Ellie was one of said warriors. Yes, one of the only times where John actually has anything to say. Brother? Oh, hello, John. How's your job as a night leader? For other reasons, I'm traveling the world now. I'm glad you're in good health, brother. Wow, you're certainly the best of our brothers. If you meet the others, tell them I send my regards. I will. Take care of yourself, brother. He's literally a clone of you. I have 7 older brothers. All of us look like the same. Even our parents couldn't distinguish us. Bring Ellie here. If you're heading for Sabasa, this will be the last place you can equip yourselves. Prepare yourself first. Let's see what we can synthesize first. No point in equipping now. The shop is rather messy. Well, the looks aren't really a problem. Why is it so messy in the first place? Still, it's not one I would aspire to. Did you let a bear loose in here or something? Alright, let's go up here. Nothing? The war between Grey and Gold and the Alliance is to be the Elka company that's been manipulating it from behind the scenes. I mean, have you seen how much they profited from this war? They have to be the masterminds behind it. Let's see, I think you can go inside the tent. Oh, you can. Grab. No matter how much work I do, my life doesn't get easier. My enthusiasm from having a job is starting to fade. I'm fed up with working all day. Want me to wash you? I guess you could say you're in a crabby mood. I've been exiled from Sabasa. That country has turned into a huge mess ever since the new queen was crowned. Those who tried to advise Queen Sabasa are all exiled. Her father would be depressed if he saw her like this. Nothing good ever comes out of an unsuitable person claiming the throne. We have to go to Sabasa. I made a promise to the previous king after all. Yep. Sarah's gone cray-cray. Apparently, a succubus showed up on Carlos Hill and has been living there ever since. Maybe I could finally get laid. Well, yeah, she's up for it. Go for it. I used to go fishing in Rubani every summer. What am I going to do this year? Everyone I went fishing with disappeared with the rest of them. Hey, they were tough people, but also simple and deeply faithful. They were a good bunch, you know? It must be hard to have lost your friends so suddenly. After hearing of fishermen disappearing, bad memories come to mind. This time it wasn't me, I swear. It's because they were deeply faithful that they got raptured. I was attacked by thugs. The hero saved me. Amazing, right? I look up to her. If anything, the Elka company is keeping this town running. If they disappeared, the thugs would go on a complete rampage. That Kaiser or whatever woman, if anything, she's only disturbing this town's peace. I see. So your opinions vary? Well, most opinions vary. I saw that succubus fight with the cosplay woman in the back alley yesterday. I think the cosplay woman was meant to be a hero. That's how she was dressed. Despite her appearance, she was immensely strong. I mean, she fought on even grounds with a succubus. To fight evenly against a succubus? She must have some skill. I wonder where she trained herself. Yep, and succubi are quite strong. although not as strong against women as they are to men. I don't want to work anymore. A skilled informant is running a stall in the south part of town. You should notice it right away. It's just next to the tool shop. The future of the Great War has become uncertain. Now Tsubasa has left the Alliance, Grandma might be in trouble. Well, if the war continues, the Elka company will continue to profit. I'm not complaining. They'll likely restore this town. War corrupts people's hearts. We need to end this pointless war soon. An economy based on war is usually dependent on that war. That's what I heard, at least. Oh look, it's our sheep. Me. That's our sheep. Darn it! Drowning yourself in booze again? Haven't I told you to stop drinking so much? I'll remember you being my mother. You wouldn't make a bad wife, though. You're drunk. Let's go. Mary's being dragged away. There are two types of items you can steal from monsters. Normal items and rare items. Of course, the chance of stealing a rare item is considerably lower than a normal item. Consider yourself lucky if you manage to steal one. Restorative. Boy, want to play with sis? Luca, don't you dare get any closer to her. I'll play. A sheep? You strip me of everything. You won't find any hair clippers. Okay. I guess that means that she's unshaven. She's all natural. Did you hear about that strange cosplay woman? Not only does she get in my way, but she's also hella strong. I feel like I'm starting to enjoy getting beaten up by her. Perverts! You like being beat up? I can help with that. I think I'll pass on getting torn apart. Don't let yourself get seduced by that woman. The last guy who did is now laying outside the pub. How stupid of him, allowing himself to be seduced by someone like her. This is what they call a badger game, isn't it? Oh dear, you'll catch a cold. Why do drunks have to make life so much harder for everyone else? This town is just a dirty slum. Why bother to guard it? Well, old man, one more! Welcome to the Outskirts Tavern. Come, have a drink. Alright. That's everything outside of the Elka company. Alright, we need to go back to Iliasville. Talk to Lazarus. Rawr! The orcs are invading! Looks like my orc companion is terrorizing people. Oh well, she probably won't cause any real trouble. Oh, the monsters are attacking! Luca, don't just stare! Help me! Why am I the only one who ever gets attacked? Oh, also, there's a girl here now. I heard that a cute little boy runs this inn, but it looks like it's closed while he's gone. That's a shame. I was so looking forward to showing him a good time. Leave, never come back. Oh, she's mad! Yep, indeed. Unfortunately, without Sonia, there's no way to wake Lazarus up here. And thus, we cannot get the mission to go fight Ava. We cannot talk to Justice Kaiser, and we cannot even get inside the Elka Company building. Impressive. You're starting to look like a hardened adventurer. Anything you want to ask me? Hey, I'd like to get in contact with Elka, the Elka Company. I heard that he's close to you. Damn you, Uncle! You can't be up to any good if you're connected with those criminals. Oh, come on. He's barely an acquaintance. I just happened to meet him through my casual poker club, that's all. It didn't feel like that at all, you know. They became really helpful once we dropped your name. Oh, can it? Being an adult is complicated, okay? Maybe in a few decades you'll see how you can get mixed up with people. So, what were we talking about? You were asking about Elka's place. I just wrote a memo on a piece of paper. Here, I wrote you a letter of introduction. This should do the trick. Don't stick your noses where they don't belong either. Stick to what you need to know for your adventure. Well, see ya then. Don't drop dead in some dump. I'm still not convinced, you got that? I'm telling you, it's a misunderstanding. Damn women. Alright, let's head back. Alright. Off over here. We have a letter of introduction from Lazarus. The Lazarus? Let me see that. There's no mistake. This is the real deal. Come on, I'll show you to Elka. The warrior escorts us into the building. Well, I never expected Lazarus' family to visit me. Is he still destroying his body with alcohol? It's a request from Lazarus. I can't say no. So how can I be of service? You wanted information, right? We have many adventurers scouting out, which makes us privy to a good deal. But I'll tell you nothing that might involve Lazarus himself. He made it very clear that I shouldn't get involved in things that aren't my... Wait. I think that's a mix-up. He made it clear that you shouldn't get involved in things that aren't your concern. He also left a memo below that explicitly stating for me not to mention the above memo, but I didn't read that until after the first one, so... Whoops! Here, take this. It might come in handy. Defender, mithril breastplate, and small medal. Take it. Speak with the guys over there if you want more information. I'll ask them to cooperate with you. Still, I have no information on either Marcellus or this White Rabbit. Marcellus used to be a renowned hero, but his whereabouts are currently unknown. The fact he went on another journey is something I first heard from Lazarus. I have no clue where he is now. But that's not all you have to say, is there? Nice to meet you.
I'm Vanilla, a traveling merchant. I'd like to start selling the items you're dealing with in my shop.
Well, if it's a request from a friend of Lazarus, but don't you try to exploit this kindness.
Of course I won't.
Vanilla negotiates an arrangement with Elka. The business experience she's gained so far really shows. Okay, let's go with that. This would be much more expensive if you weren't acquainted with Lazarus.
Thank you very much. I look forward to dealing with you more in the future.
Vanilla can now sell high-quality herbs at her shop. Business has been booming recently. Because the war is intensifying, there's an increased demand for certain goods. Are you suspecting my company of pulling the strings behind the war? That's only something that happens in third-rate novels. Think of war as a living creature. It can't be conveniently manipulated at whim. You never know when you'll get lucky, however. Stable business is more suitable for the long term. We're doing better because of what this war demands, but there's no knowing what's ahead of us. If the war spreads, it'll have a serious impact on distribution. Even the lowest of society is the same when it comes to war. We want it to end.
I see. That's really interesting.
I mean, so true. Even the church often finds itself a victim of conspiracy theories.
With all due respect, you're concealing a lot of actual conspiracies underneath those robes.
Indeed he is, literally. Ooh, see, a race obtained. I actually need to give this to his human since, well, it'll go a lot further with his lowly angel, but I need him to reach level 10 human at some point. So for now, we'll give his lowly angel a bit of a perk up. Lowly angel level 3. Heal and willpower 10%. Elka himself is surprisingly a skilled warrior. He doesn't actually need bodyguards. That's just his way of displaying authority.
So you just stand behind him and scowl at every visitor, don't you? It's good to have at least one time mage in the party. They seem boring because they only acquire support-based skills. But the time mage can be very effective against bosses. They're a great ally when fighting against the toughest monsters. Alright, may specialize particularly in time magic. Make sure you use it effectively.
I'm responsible for managing the item trade within the Elka company. Originally, I was a mere merchant, but then Elka took notice of me. I've come this far, all thanks to Elka. I'm going to do whatever I can to repay him.
Because of who I am, I also look up to the black market, but I need to become more skilled in normal trade too. Hey, do you deal in ants?
No, probably because there wouldn't be any buyers. No, probably because there wouldn't be any buyers. It's my job to deliver holy water to the church, under a fake company's name, of course. I don't mention the Elka company. Please keep that secret from the church. It can't be! Are you? I'm just a passing Mecca. Keep the bad deeds in moderation. Yep. Only one on the Ilias continent who can hold a candle to Elka is probably Don Dahlia. There are a few skirmishes between them around Port Natalia a while ago, but people are uncertain whether that still goes on over there. Damn! I get horny just remembering her. I'll fap tonight while thinking about those boobs.
Dawn is pretty scary, even though she's sensitive enough to cry when reading romance novels.
Eh? Is that true? It has to be if Ming says it.
Boobs, boobs, boobs. All men ever think about is boobs.
Well, she's not entirely wrong.
The wastelands begin southwest of here. They're very extensive, and there's a mountain range in the center. There's also a highland in the center of those mountains. Within that, there are plains surrounded by the mountains. In the center of the highland, there's a strange tower. Apparently a powerful Yoma who hails from abroad goes in and out of it occasionally. Getting to the tower is simple enough. There's a cave at the southern part of the mountain range, and you can enter the highland through there. There's a tower in the center of the mountain plateau highlands to the southwest. According to the old text, it's called the Puppeteer's Tower. Also, a cave in the southern part of that mountain range is also mentioned. It's called the Seeker's Cave. From what I've heard, it's a place for spiritualists to train themselves. I have also seen a Yoma carrying a puppet into the cave before. You saw a puppeteer? This could be a clue to finding the magical thread Chrome wanted. Indeed it could.
Yep, so there are two people you can talk to in order to get the info you need in order to activate the Puppeteer's Tower event. She's one, the other one is in Rubiana. Elka told us to let that justice whatever woman be, but she's been interfering with deals and getting in our way. Then what's with her clothing? Even if she's skilled, why is she so shameless? The road leading to Sabasa is a long one, but at the same time, a simple one. First, go southwest from here to Rubiana. From Rubiana, go directly west through the desert to Sabasa Castle. So if you're going to Sabasa, your next destination is Rubiana. Right now, Rubiana is uninhabited. The buildings haven't gone anywhere though, so it's better rest there than under a clear sky.
A succubus came to our town recently and has been disrupting it ever since. She was seen fighting with that cosplay woman yesterday. She was often seen by the well on the west of the town, apparently. I'm talking about the deserted well right next to the inn. Succubus in Monte Carlo? You might want to have a look around that well at some point.
The disappearance of Rubiana's residence. I assure you, there is absolutely no evidence of any fighting there. Which means they must have left by their own free will. But why? Where did they go? Whatever happened there affected the entire village. If such a large group move, they would have definitely been seen. Adventurers and merchants in the surrounding area didn't see a group of that size though. It's as if they simply vanished.
That sounds scary! So scary! Let's sleep with Rumi Chan tonight.
If this war continues any longer, it'll start to affect the wheat market. If wheat production declines, there might not be enough food to go around. Business like ours will suffer along with the market. Manipulating the market through war is fantasy.
So the black market has it rough too.
Sandwich.
I'm a full-fledged member here. Not only can I wait tables, but I can also participate in combat. Now this is how a proper maid should act!
Battle maid, perfect.
I can't cook for the life of me, but I've been training to be a warrior since I was a child. Even the men are better than me at cooking. Maybe I should train in housekeeping instead. Housekeeping? Ah, you mean your skills in bed. I mean cleaning and cooking! Perfect things all you think about.
Well, she is an elf.
Even if you train in housekeeping, if you don't have a groom. Oh, there's men all around me. I'll woo someone in. Ow! Don't squeeze me with your shell!
Hey, learning to cook is always a valuable skill, regardless your situation in life. People we are training with are Grand Noah's armies. We ain't going to sell even a grain of rice to Grand Gold. Our moral code is not to trade with both sides of the same war. Even the black market has its morals.
Whether it's the black market or the normal one, trust is important. It's better if your customers don't leave you.
Indeed, indeed. Although that's not what the Last Jedi was trying to push. Although weapons are weapons, I guess. Alright. Now, Ava should have appeared. There she is. We ain't going up there just yet. Alright, up here. Yep. Ah, that's... A succubus approaches the youth.
You look delicious, but don't worry. I'll make sure to squeeze every last drop out of you. Don't worry, I'm not going to kill you. I'll just squeeze you dry while letting you taste heaven.
Whoa! Someone save me!
No one's gonna come for you. Just surrender. Or don't. You're getting bad touched either way.
Let him be. I don't think he wants to be saved. As I stood on the sidelines...
Ha!
A strangely dressed woman appears. I mean, she's not that strangely dressed, come on. It's flashy, sure, but it's not that outlandish.
You are an ally of justice! A hero! Justice! Kaiser!
Boom! Explosion in the background for no reason.
Ah! Who on earth are you? Why do you keep getting in my way? My heart and soul shall not forgive villains threatening the weak. Take this! Justice Knuckle! Damn, just when I was about to eat. Fine, find another man.
Avis has escaped.
Damn, she has eluded me once more. It's alright, citizen. Evil has left this place. Were you injured?
Yeah. Directly in my heart.
Also, you there!
Me?
I can see the spirit of justice in your eyes. I have high expectations and a request for you. We decline. This isn't a good place. Let's go to my lair of justice to talk about this. Follow my line of sight. You get what I mean? That's my house! Well then, farewell. Ha! Oh, so cool! Really? Her?
The house on the right side is just a Kaiser's. Now, what shall we do? We shall go talk to her, of course. After raiding her house. Succubus tail. That doesn't activate yet, huh? Succubus tail ripped straight from Ava. I get it now. Thanks for coming! My name is Justice Kaiser! A hero! So silly. Honey-chan, stop doing embarrassing things and find some proper work. Heroes are never understood, therefore they are lonely! Amazing! Amazing! So cool! Thank you. Everyone's voice turns into my power! Now, I actually have a request for you. Earlier you saw Succubus Ava, right? For a while now I've been fighting her, but she keeps escaping. She always runs off to Carlos Hill, so I don't chase her any further. Is she that fast? I compared your physical abilities, and I think you could easily catch up with her. The suit gets stuffy with my sweat if I wear it for too long. It's fine for short fights, but it's not ideal for protracted ones. So then take it off. And so, I want you to defeat Ava! I can't afford to go chasing after her anymore. Ava lives somewhere in Carlos Hill, it seems. As long as I wear this suit, I can't stay outside for very long. Then take it off. I can see you have a spirit of justice blazing in your heart, and great skill within you. Surely you'll be able to bring peace back to this town by ridding it of Ava. Then once a new hero is born, I will finally be able to take off this suit. Then take it off. I beg of you, inherit the spirit of justice and defeat Ava. Yes. Thank you. I was hoping you would say that. I can see the spirit of justice in your eyes. Oh, it's nothing. As I said earlier, Ava is lurking in Carlos Hill. It's southeast of this town. I wish you good fortune on the coming battle. Succeed and you will inherit the spirit of justice! Just take it off! Alright. I thought Gob had something to say. I guess that's only if you say the other option, whatever.